I'm Stacey Giomi, the Fire Chief with the Carson City Fire Department, and I'm honored to be joining you on It's Your City today. We're here to talk about wildfire awareness preparation, and particularly about Wildfire Awareness Month, which starts in the month of May. Wildfire Awareness Month began back in 2006, and it was really developed as a way to get the community engaged and excited, if that's the right word, about preparing their home for wildfire. Much like the people that live in Tornado Alley and the people that live on the East Coast have to deal with tornadoes and hurricanes, we here in Nevada live in a wildfire-prone area. And that means that just about anywhere in our community, you could be subject to a wildfire. And it seems like more and more, particularly with the drought we're in right now, that wildfire threat exists year-round. So really, we encourage residents to be engaged in protecting their home from wildfire. The purpose of Nevada Wildfire Awareness Month, which, by the way, used to be Nevada Wildfire Awareness Week, this year we've expanded it to an entire month, is really to just get the community engaged in thinking about wildfire awareness. And this year's theme for Wildfire Awareness Month is Prepare Your Home from Wildfire, or rather, prepare your home for wildfire. And the idea here is that we're shifting from protecting your home in the event of a wildfire to the concept that you need to prepare your home in front of a wildfire. Once a wildfire reaches you, it's too late to prepare your home. So really we're encouraging people to get out and do those kinds of activities that can sort of make your home defensible in a fire activity event or a live fire event. So one of the ways to do that is to have your general community, and by community we're not talking about, for instance, the greater Carson City. We're talking about a neighborhood, and that's more the slant here. It's neighbors helping neighbors, neighbors working with neighbors. So in this environment we are pushing towards the theme of a fire-adapted community. And fire-adapted communities are communities that are built to sustain and, more importantly, survive a wildland fire. And so in a fire-adapted community, you begin to do activities at the community level that can help that community survive. So for instance, we talk about egress and having more than one way and in and out of your community. We're talking about road widths and ensuring that you have sufficient width to allow vehicles and fire apparatus, more importantly, to get in and out. We're talking about defensible space, and I'm sure if you've lived here any amount of time, you've heard the adage that we've spoken of where you want 30 feet of defensible space. Well, 30 feet really is a minimum. Depending upon your slope, it could be as much as 100 feet. But that's kind of the thing we're talking about. There are a lot of activities in your home, in the built environment that we're talking about, where your home can be constructed to survive a wildfire. No shake shingle roofs. In fact, in most areas of Carson, those are not legal roofs. Now, if you have them existing, we'd suggest you try and replace those with fire-resistant roofing. We suggest that you screen your attic vents, that you box in eaves. A lot of these things are now required in code, but some of the older homes we have in our fire environment haven't had those activities done to them. So we would suggest you do that. And then I think everyone knows about junipers. We've done campaigns about junking the junipers. We've talked about evergreens, particularly pine trees, up against your home, and really the things you want to do are keep those kinds of materials away from your residence. In fact, there's a publication that you can pick up that's called Fire Adapted Communities, and it's this here. We will have it available on the website, our Living with Fire info website, which is www.livingwithfire.info. It's also available in a hard copy. You can pick it up at the Carson City Fire Department on South Stewart Street, or you can go to the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension website, and you can download it there as well. And there are a lot of tips in this book on all of the things I talked about. It's about a 15 or 20 page publication that really details what fire-adapted communities are about, much more in depth than we can cover here in just a few minutes talking to you. But it's a great publication, and I should probably mention that it's completely free. Cooperative effort between your fire department here and the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension. So it's a great program, and really the focus of it is, as I said earlier, preparing your community for being ready ahead of time from a fire. There's the thought that you need to have an action plan in place. So if a wildfire is approaching your community, you've already thought about in your mind what you're going to pull out of your home, what you're going to leave behind. You really don't have a lot of time if you get an evacuation order, for instance. So, and all of those things are detailed here in the booklet. And as a way to sort of remind people about fire-adapted communities, we've got a public service announcement that you're going to start seeing here on our local cable stations, as well as on regular broadcast television stations. So we're going to take a quick peek at that PSA, and then we'll be right back to wrap things up.
The actions you take before a wildfire starts can increase the chances of your home's survival. When an entire community works together, those odds become even greater. Your family and neighbors can work with your local fire agency, landscapers, builders, and other community partners to reduce your wildfire threat and to work toward becoming fire adapted. What great things can your community accomplish? To learn more about becoming a fire adapted community, visit livingwithfire.info.
Well, you can see that PSA sort of details the whole component of fire-adapted communities, and we're excited about it. We had a grant to be able to do that public service announcement, and used all local people. Those are all people from right here in Carson City, and so it's a great effort. Really, again, a neighbors helping neighbors sort of thing. One of the other programs that we have in our fire department that has been very beneficial, and we've used it for, gosh, I think it's been 5 or 6 years now, is our trailer program. It's called the You Call, We Haul program. And what we do is we provide either dumpsters, and they're the large dumpsters, 22 cubic yard dumpsters, or about a 4 to 6 cubic yard dump trailer. And we'll deliver that trailer or that dumpster to your home, provided you live in the Wildland Urban Interface area. We'll leave it there for 2 or 3 days. You'll load it with green waste, with yard debris, your junipers, your tree trimmings, any of those kinds of things, and then we'll haul that off. We haul it to our landfill, but it isn't put into the landfill. Once it's brought to the landfill, it's put in a special area, and it's composted a couple of times a year. So we're not really filling up the landfill. We're actually taking that green waste and reusing it in a way that, that is environmentally friendly and is resource friendly. So again, this program is completely free. It is supported by grants from the Bureau of Land Management, the Nevada Division of Forestry, as well as funds from the Carson City Fire Department. Our trailer drivers will show up, and if you need a little bit of help with, how to create that defensible space around your home, they'll help you with that. But we also have wildland fuels management officers that are in our communities throughout the whole year, and they take time to come to your house. They'll evaluate your property. They'll give you a checklist that describes what you should and should not do for your home in terms of putting up address numbers or clearing defensible space, and that service is completely free as well. So you combine those two things, and we have a great way for you to reduce biofuel or bio-waste or hazardous fuel from your home and get it out of the community, and you're taking a step towards being a fire-adapted community. I believe our latest numbers were somewhere in the neighborhood of close to 100 tons of debris removed just last year. So it's a significant amount of green waste that we've taken off. Nevada Wildfire Awareness Month is the month of May, and our kickoff event to begin all the activities is May 3rd. That's a Saturday. It's at Mills Park from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And during that period of time, you'll see a lot of displays, and we'll have displays from firefighting agencies in the area, not only your federal firefighting agencies like the U.S. Forest Service and BLM, but your local firefighting agencies will be there as well. Carson City, State Agency, the Nevada Division of Forestry. We'll have vendors there who can educate you on the services they provide to help reduce the wildfire threat at your home. And that's everything from products that can help screen embers from getting into your eaves to last year we had a vendor there who offers goats who would actually come to your property and help you clear that cheatgrass or gross grass growth that you have in your property. So really it's a diverse group of vendors that show up. Our firefighters are there to help answer questions. We've got fuel management experts there. We have arborists, and we have some food, and it's a great event. It's a fun, one of those festive community events that allows you to meet your neighbor, and there are some prizes that we give away, and you're eligible to register for those as well. So again, that's May 3rd, Saturday from 10 to 2 at Mills Park in Carson City. Well, we've covered a lot of things today on It's Your City. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to chat with you about wildfire preparedness. There's a great website that the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension has actually won awards for, and talked about it a little bit before. It's the www.livingwithfire.info website. And if you live in a wildfire area, and remember, that's almost all of us, you should go to that website because they've got some tremendous resources there. Not only all of the things we talked about with fire-adapted communities, that's there, but also how you can get community action started in your neighborhood. There's really just about anything that you'd need in terms of preparing your home for a wildfire or preparing your community for a wildfire. So again, that's www.livingwithfire.info. You can also come by the Carson City Fire Department. We're happy to help you out with any questions you may have. And again, our partners, the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension, really are the leaders in preparing Nevada homeowners and defending our region from wildfire. So we thank them for all of their efforts. And I thank you for taking the time to listen, and I've enjoyed being with you here on It's Your City.